Here's the tires that I've had so far. I guess you can go a fourth over the size of the rim. I don't know how much more you can go. A little juiced in there. All right, what's up everybody? And we're back again. It's been a while. It is winter time in where I'm at, so the weather broke today. Actually, the last few days it's been a little bit warmer, but today it's actually dry. So I'm gonna try to zip out and do a quick little tire review. I didn't think that I was gonna get enough time or a chance to do this winter. But hey, when the weather's nice, you gotta take advantage. So we're about to head out. Today's a little bit of a focus day, if you will. We're gonna do a tire review. Here's the tires that I've had so far. Okay, just real quick, and then we're gonna head out for a ride. But just to give a little overview, I wanted to show these a couple of tires that I've been using, and then we'll talk about this brand new tire here that we have, which has been, call it a spoiler alert. It's been great so far. And all right, so really quick, this was the first tire that came on the bike. This was the Innova 5mm armor tire, 5mm thick. It's still a solid tire. A lot of people hated this tire. I liked it myself. It's just limitations, like I wouldn't expect this to be real grippy on certain surfaces, but for what it is, for what it's made for, if you will, it's a really good tire. One thing I liked about it was how thick it is. I rarely, if ever, I think I went 8 months or 7 months, something crazy, without even getting a flat. I got a slow leak once, but I really, really like this tire. And then, one thing I liked about this tire too, not only how thick it was, the tire pressure max PSI is 35 pounds. I didn't really know that I would like that until I got this tire. Now this tire is the V-Mission Speedster, max PSI 20 pounds. Now this was also a really good tire. You can see how worn down it is. So this grip here went all the way through here. It wasn't flat here. That's just from wearing down, but this tire had really nice grip. Little to no rolling resistance. As you can see, this one had little to no rolling resistance, which was something I liked also. This was a good second tire, V-Mission Speedster, as you can see. What I liked about the tire was the grip. It was good in rain. Never felt really like I was gonna slip out. It was a good tire, low rolling resistance, never affected my battery life, anything like that. So this was a solid tire. Now what I didn't like about this tire, it is very, very, very flimsy. And I know that this is crazy flimsy because it's worn down to hell here, but even beforehand, like you can see the sidewall, how flimsy these were. And having it so flimsy didn't help with the fact that the max PSI was only 20 pounds. I would put it at about 25. It was just, I didn't realize that would have been an issue until my back, when I had both of these tires on, my back tire got so bad I had to put this tire back on. And when I put this tire back on and I was able to pump up to 35 pounds, the stiffness of this tire and the thinness of this tire, the contrast was pretty amazing. I realized how much I liked a thicker tire. So then that led me to, and like I said, this isn't a bad tire. This is a good tire, but I think just for a heavy 120-pound e-bike, it's just, I don't think it holds up. Like maybe if you have a lighter e-bike, something around the average weight. I think it's maybe 70 pounds, something like that. Maybe if you have a a Super 73 or something, or sure, oh, like a electric bike, something like that. But for this heavy bike, this tire, I don't think I would get this tire again. It is a good tire, it just doesn't meld well with my setup here. So that led me to finding this tire. This is the Duro Sport. Yeah, that's all it's called. It's just called the Duro Sport, DURO SPORT. This tire was a kind of the best of both worlds here, and we're going to talk about that as we go. One thing I love about this tire, it's not as thin as this tire. It's not quite as thick as this 5mm tire, but it's definitely thicker. Sidewalls are a lot stiffer. And it has a max PSI of 35 pounds. Now there could be some, I'll mention some pros and cons, but we'll talk about that when we're riding. You know, rolling resistance, vibration, stuff like that. And, you know, give you a little idea on what I think about it. All right, let's get the show on the road. I'm going to pop my batteries in and we're going to take off, and we'll do a little mid, what is it, January? Yeah, January 2023, first video of 2023. So let's do this. And yeah, tire review number 2. Let's talk tires. See you out on the road. Okay, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Winter edition, first video of 2023. So let's start it off again by saying sorry about the brakes. I planned on doing a rotor change and brake pad change all before the springtime, so that is coming. I just didn't really think I was going to get a ride in this soon, so we're still squeaky on the brakes, but if there's one thing that's consistent, I just showed you in the beginning of the video the last few tires that I was riding on. The Innova 5mm tires, the V-Mission Speedster tires, and now I'm on the Duro Sport tire. Also too, the tire I have now is 20 by 4 1/4, which I believe is the same dimensions as the original Innova 5mm tire. All right, let's just get right into the tire talk because I don't want to lose focus. All right, we're on the Duro Sport tire, 20 by 4 1/4. Max PSI is 35 pounds. We'll show you the grip here in a second. Actually, we'll do a close-up of the tire. I want to ride a little bit, and then we'll do a close-up. I love how the PSI is 35 pounds. I really like the grip. And there's not much rolling resistance at all. Wow, I have to say, it is so much fun to be back on this bike today. It's so much fun to be riding. Man, I miss this. I went from riding like 4 days a week to just nothing. It's like I don't even want to drive my car. The car is boring after riding this all the time. Okay, so one thing that may be a deterrent, but I'll say this. The tire has more vibration than my other tires. Just by the nature of the grip. The vibration is so minimal and the tire rides so well and the grip is so awesome. That little bit of vibration is well worth the grip that I get. And just the tire all around. Stiffer sidewall, high PSI. Seems to do pretty well in wet. It does nice around turns. I'm gonna try to do a drive-by with the tire so you can hear what it sounds like, the vibration. You probably can't hear it now, but we'll try to set that up. The biker's running really well still. No problems. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a whine with the tires, or it's deeper. It's not high pitched. It's not annoying. 100% tolerable and worth it. These tires were, I believe, $69 each. So we're gonna go over to one of my favorite spots, and I'll do some close-ups of the tire. There's not too much more to really talk about it. It just feels really good. And that looks muddy. I'm gonna abort that route. Christmas lights. I never came up this year on the bike to, you know, the night footage is just so bumpy and crappy. I try to film at night and it just comes out bad, so I give up on it. So yeah, the grip has been great. Like I said, there's a little bit more vibration on them, but I still, they're just so grippy. I feel like these are the grippiest tires that I've had out of all the tires so far. So I really like them. So far, so good. Almost on an awesome level. I could definitely, yeah, you can see the size here, 20 by 4 and a 1/4. I guess you can go up to a 4. I don't know, you know, it's a 20 by 4 inch rim, and this is obviously a 20 by 4 and a 1/4. I believe that's what the original tire was, like I mentioned as I was riding over here. I guess you can go a 1/4 over the size of the rim. I don't know how much more you can go. little juiced in there. Yeah, they're really great. I can definitely see myself getting these tires again, for sure. One thing I recommend is once you start seeing your rear tire wear out, just go ahead and rotate them. You'll get way more life out of the tires if you do that. If you wait too long to rotate the rear, and by the time you don't want it that bad where it won't even be nice to put on the front. So as soon as it starts to wear out, it's good to rotate them. Let me see anything else on the bike. I did mention that come sometime during the winter, I'm gonna change these rotors. I'm gonna maybe splurge and get a little bit more of an expensive rotor. Maybe that'll help the squeaking. I do have to bleed these brakes too. I've never bled brake lines before on a bike. This is my first bike with hydraulic brakes. I'm gonna have to do that. Maybe I'll do a little video on that. Yeah, but overall, it feels amazing to be out today. I'm so glad to be riding. It just feels awesome to hit that throttle and just cruise. There's nothing like it. It's pretty awesome. So I think that's basically it. I'm gonna try to put my camera down and whiz by and see if you could hear any vibration that I hear from the tires. It's minimal at best, but I don't know, all around, these are just great tires. The PSI is nice and high, which I like now. The bike just rolls smoother with a higher PSI, especially with a bike this heavy. Like I said, a low PSI tire with a bike this heavy doesn't seem to mix well. So I'm glad I found this tire. All right, I guess we're gonna start the ride again, continue on. I may get a coffee now that I got the main focus of the ride finished. Now we're just gonna do a little cruising. I may go to the Black Watch Cafe, grab a coffee. Yeah, just kind of ride around. I'll talk about the tires a little bit, but that's the review. I give these 2 thumbs up for sure, and highly recommend it. Go grab yourself a set if you're looking for a nice tire. Now, if you're a dirt rider and you always are on trails and such, if that's your main focus, trails, I'm a street rider mostly. If your main focus is trails, you might want to go with that more aggressive off-road tire. But if you're on roads like I am 95% of the time, and so far these have been good, surfaces like this isn't bad. Some dirt surfaces and stuff. I can't say how they are in the snow or crazy off-road stuff, but this isn't a crazy off-road bike, so I wouldn't expect it or want it to do anything more than it does. Awesome tires. Let's get the show on the road. Oh yeah, Happy New Year's everybody too. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, whatever you're into, whatever holidays, religions. Hope everybody's doing well. All right, let's like I said, let's get the show on the road. Let's grab a coffee and let's just cruise. Enjoy the rest of the day. All right, guys. See you out there. All right, guys. As usual, we're gonna shut the camera off so as not to freak the Black Watch Cafe people out. Okay, we're gonna do a whiz by here, just so you can hear the tires. Alright guys, my GoPro battery died, so I'm just gonna finish out the little ride here with the phone. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tire review and the little cruise, the January cruise I didn't think I was gonna have, but it worked out, I think. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you again on the next one. Take it easy. Like I said, have a good new year. And yeah, appreciate you. Until next time, at Keeping It Kresky. Later, guys.